Congratulations, Luna. So you finally got your dream home?
Yes, we did. It looks like we'll be busy preparing for the move from now on.
When are you moving?
We're planning to do it next weekend.
I see. Well, make sure to let me know once you've done tidying up the new place. I'll come visit.
Sure. I'll contact you once we're finished.
You know, don't you think you've gone a bit overboard?
Overboard?
From what I heard from my son, it's a pretty big house with a yard and all.
We decided on the size of the land and house while thinking about the future. With a yard, the kids can play outside, and we thought it would be a comfortable place for the family.
Do you really need a yard? I think the neighborhood park should be more than enough. And when you say comfortable living, what kind of life are you dreaming of exactly? And you know, the biggest issue is the mortgage. Can you really keep up with the payments for such a fancy house?
Don't worry, Sophia. We've planned the mortgage carefully and saved up for a down payment. Plus, we both work, and I'll keep working too. We're aiming to pay it off before we turn 60.
Oh, that's surprisingly fast. But don't get too comfortable just yet. I haven't exactly approved of you two both working. Listen carefully. A woman's job is to take care of the home. It's disgraceful for a mother to go out to work when their kids are still so young. Back in the day, that was unheard of. Women back then dedicated themselves entirely to housework and raising children. They didn't sacrifice their kids for the sake of money like you are.
But Sophia, times are different now. It's really hard to raise kids these days without both parents working. Education costs keep rising, and when I think about the future, I can't afford not to work.
Oh? And what exactly do you mean by that? Are you saying that Noah's income isn't enough? You're basically calling my son unreliable, aren't you? If that's your mindset, then getting married to him probably wasn't a great idea.
No, that's not what I mean at all. There's a misunderstanding. I respect my husband, and I'm not saying his income is low. I just wanted to point out that, realistically, dual-income households have become the norm these days.
Let me tell you something. Noah graduated from college and is an upstanding man anyone would be proud of. He's my pride and joy. I never thought I'd have to give him to someone like you, but since he chose you, I have to accept it.
I understand. That's not what I'm trying to say. Taxes, social security costs, and living expenses have all gone up, haven't they? For our generation, it's pretty common for both spouses to work. On top of that, the cost of education for kids keeps rising. Things like extracurricular activities and tutoring aren't cheap. And when we think about the future, we simply can't manage without both of us working. It's not that I'm dissatisfied with Noah's income or anything like that.
So now you're saying my generation had it easy? We had it much harder than you. We didn't have all these convenient appliances you have now. And yet, you people who have everything handed to you still find reasons to complain. Honestly, young people these days are way too indulgent. If you cut back more, maybe you wouldn't even need to work.
That's not what I mean. I would never think that your generation had it easy. I just want you to understand that times have changed. The lifestyle, the cost of living, everything is different now compared to back then.
Luna, you really have a way of saying things that rub me the wrong way. All you ever do is make excuses and show no sign of taking responsibility. No wonder Noah has such a hard time. Honestly, I'm starting to think he made a mistake when he chose you.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean anything deep by it. I truly had no intention of upsetting you. I just wanted to be honest about how I feel. I'll make sure to choose my words more carefully from now on.
This is why Noah must be struggling. Having a thoughtless wife like you, living with someone who blurts out hurtful things without even realizing it. If it were me, I couldn't stand it. My poor son. He's doomed to a miserable life just because he married you.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's not just Noah. Jack and Lily must have it hard too. Poor kids. Being stuck in after-school programs and extended care, unable to come straight home. Every day having to stay behind after all their friends have gone home. Imagine how lonely they must feel. Just thinking about it breaks my heart. Honestly, what kind of mother are you? You only care about yourself and don't even consider how your kids must feel.
I'll do my best to make sure they don't feel lonely on weekends and evenings. There's nothing I can do about weekdays, but I pour all my love into them during the time we're together.
That's not what I'm saying. No matter how much love you give, you can't fill the void of the time a mother isn't there. Because of you, Jack and Lily might end up with deep emotional scars. Don't you understand that?
We're doing everything we can to put the kids first in our own way. These days, many families are raising kids while both parents work, and everyone is finding ways to make it work. Could you please respect how we're doing things?
Fine. Whatever. It seems pointless to say anything more. Since you went through all the trouble of building a new house, I hope it's nice and tidy when you welcome me. Make sure you vacuum thoroughly and clean every corner. Also, have some good snacks and drinks ready. Don't forget my favorite cheesecake especially.
I understand. We're busy with all the moving, so I'm not sure how much we'll manage, but I'll do my best to tidy up as much as possible. I'll also make sure to prepare snacks and drinks to your liking. Once we've settled after the move, I'll let you know. Sophia, where are you right now?
I just got to the station. What's going on?
It looks like you forgot something at our place again. The clothes you bought today are still in a paper bag here. What should I do with them? I have plans to go out tomorrow so I can drop them off then. Would it be okay if I stopped by your house?
Oh, that? Just leave it there.
Huh?
I'm planning to stay over soon, so it's fine to deal with it then.
Wait, you're staying over?
What? Is there some kind of problem?
No, it's just that I hadn't heard about it.
I've already cleared it with Noah. Since I got the okay from my son, there shouldn't be an issue, right?
Oh, I see. I just hadn't heard anything from him, so I was a bit surprised. It's such short notice, so I'm a little caught off guard.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying you don't want me to stay? Is it that you really don't want me to come over?
No, that's not what I meant at all. It's just that we haven't prepared the bed or anything yet. It's such short notice, so we haven't had time to get anything ready.
That's no problem. I'll get a complete bed set sent your way tomorrow.
Huh?
Of course. Since I'll be staying, I'll take care of that much myself. I even bought a brand new bed set for it.
Oh, I see. Thank you. But if I may, there's no need to trouble yourself. We'll handle it so you don't need to send anything over.
What are you saying? I went through the trouble of buying it, so it needs to be used. Besides, you two are so busy, so I want to help however I can. Don't worry. Just leave everything to me.
Oh, I see. Thank you very much for that.
So, where should I put the bed? I know. How about the room next to Noah's? That's an empty room, right? The windows are big and you can see the yard. It's the best spot.
That room is going to be Lily's room. It's meant to be a kid's room, so we'll prepare a different room for you.
That's something to worry about later when she's older, isn't it? She's still young and doesn't need her own room yet. Besides, preparing a room for me should come first, don't you think? Since I'm staying over, obviously I need my own room. Once Lily is older, I'll just move to a different room, so it's fine.
Oh, well, we've already moved Lily's things into the kids' room. It would be a bit difficult for you to use it.
What are you saying? There's a perfectly good spacious room, so let me use it. Besides, I want to stay close to Noah. So let's settle on that, okay? I'll send over the bed and other things, so make sure to unpack them for me.
Other things? Are you bringing more than just the bed?
Of course. Pajamas, toiletries, and a few other essentials.
Wait, are you planning to stay for more than a few nights?
Obviously. I put in some serious effort to get a bed that's just for me.
Oh my.
Hey, Luna. It's already past 5 p.m. You're still not home?
I'll be finishing work soon, so I think I'll be home around 6.
What? 6 o'clock? The kids are saying they're hungry. Come home right now.
I'd love to, but I'm still at work. Could you just wait a little longer? And if the kids can't wait, could you please give them a little snack? There should be some in the kitchen cabinet.
They've already eaten everything.
What? All of it? I just bought several kinds the other day. There was so much, and it's all gone?
Listen, I'm at home every day, you know. Of course I'm going to snack on something. Or are you telling me I can't even eat snacks? I've been watching the kids for you every day, so I think I'm entitled to at least that much.
That's not what I meant. Those snacks were meant for the kids. They were pretty bland, so I figured they wouldn't be satisfying for an adult.
They were bland, I'll admit that, but I ate them anyway. There wasn't anything else to snack on. Luna, since I'm looking after the kids for you during the day, you should make sure to stock snacks specifically for me too. I'm already busy every day with housework and childcare. At the very least, I should be able to enjoy some snacks.
I'm sorry. I didn't expect you to be staying this long.
When I went to grab some juice from the fridge, all I found was mineral water. You should stock a wider variety of drinks.
I'm sorry. I usually do a big grocery run on the weekends for heavier items.
You really aren't very thoughtful, are you? Maybe it doesn't bother you since you're out working all day, but try putting yourself in my shoes, being stuck at home all day.
You said the other day that you'd be leaving in just a few days, didn't you? That's why I didn't expect you to stay this long, and I wasn't prepared with extra groceries or snacks for you.
What's the problem if I stay as long as I want? You have the space, don't you? This is my son's house, so let me do as I please. Besides, isn't it helpful to you that I'm here? I'm helping out with both housework and childcare. You should be thanking me.
I'm planning to send the kids back to after-school programs and extended care starting tomorrow.
What? Why? I'm here to watch them, so there's no need for after-school care or extended care.
Because I can't trust you to look after the kids.
Excuse me? I'm an experienced parent. I raised Noah to be a fine man, and now you're saying this to me? The kids would obviously prefer to spend their afternoons at home.
Yesterday when I got home, you weren't there. Where were you?
That was just a little errand. I only stepped out for a short while.
Leaving the kids alone at home is something I can't forgive. And on top of that, you came back late at night. You said you'd look after them, but this is far too irresponsible.
I'm not more irresponsible than you. You leave your kids with strangers and go off to work.
I leave them with trained professionals. And if you're going to criticize me, then Noah should get the same treatment. Raising kids is supposed to be a shared responsibility between husband and wife. So why is it that I'm always the one being blamed?
Noah is their father, so it's fine. Plus, he's the breadwinner. A man's job is to work outside the home, but you're their mother, aren't you? It's a fact that children without a mother at home will grow up to be delinquents. Back in the day, it was normal for mothers to be at home. It's always been true that kids from homes without a mother don't turn out well. Jack and Lily won't turn out well either. Because of their bad mother, their future is as good as ruined.
Please don't judge everything based on your values. These days, many families are raising kids while both parents work. Our kids are growing up well, and they're truly wonderful children. Sure, there might be times when they feel lonely because of our work, but we make an effort to spend quality time with them in the evenings and on weekends, focusing on open communication.
Oh, is that so? Well, if they turned out to be good for nothings, it'll be your responsibility, Luna. Make sure we don't end up with a slacker or a criminal in our family, okay? All our relatives are respectable people, after all.
You have no right to meddle in how I raise my kids. I'm doing my absolute best. And compared to someone like you who leaves kids unattended to go out and have fun, I'm raising them with a much stronger sense of responsibility.
How dare you? In the end, you're just neglecting housework and childcare for your own convenience. Even though I'm offering to help, you repay me with this attitude?
I'm upset because you're not helping them.
Yes, I'm the bad one, sure. You're so dramatic over me stepping out for a bit. Anyway, there's no food in the house, so hurry up and come home. A proper mother wouldn't leave her kids hungry. Luna, you don't need to make dinner for me tonight. I just went to an Italian restaurant with a friend earlier. I had a big plate of pasta and now my stomach feels so heavy. There's no way I can eat dinner. But still, it was such an amazing lunch. I even had some wine with it this afternoon.
Sophia, if I recall correctly, you mentioned that you were planning to return to your house today, didn't you? It's been over a month since you started staying here. When exactly are you planning to leave? Were you planning to eat dinner and then head back? There will be no more dragging things out to stay longer. You absolutely need to leave today.
Oh, don't be so mean. Living alone is lonely, you know. And since I'm already here in your new house, I'd like to take my time and enjoy it a bit more. It's so spacious and comfortable. Besides, Noah told me I could stay as long as I want. Can I just stay here forever?
Then I'm leaving.
What? Luna, you're leaving? Wait a minute, what do you mean?
Please, take your time and enjoy yourself. I've had enough of putting up with your selfishness. Day after day, you do whatever you please, and I'm completely fed up.
Am I really such a burden to you?
Yes, I'm exhausted from taking care of your selfish and inconsiderate behavior. I have no intention of putting up with your unreasonable demands any longer. Noah always takes your side and doesn't understand my feelings at all. I've reached my limit. I'm taking the kids and going back to my parents' house. I want to spend some time with the kids, relax, and think about what to do next.
Oh, I see. Here I was, humbling myself and asking nicely. If you're so eager to leave, then go ahead and leave. What an attitude you've got. Honestly, I think I'd be better off without a daughter-in-law like you. I'll just stay here in your new house. By all means, go right ahead and leave. Don't mind me. Just go ahead and do whatever you want.
I will. Take care then. Goodbye.
Luna, what are you thinking?
Why are you hitting me up so late?
I can't believe this. I heard from my son. You're getting a divorce, aren't you?
Yes.
Are you serious?
I am. I'm already in the process of discussing the divorce with my husband.
You've got to be kidding me. You're going to make Noah a divorced man? You have no right to ruin my beloved son's life.
Yes, I've made up my mind about the divorce.
Don't you dare tarnish Noah's reputation. Once he's divorced, it'll be harder for him to remarry. And don't forget, you have kids. As their mother, shouldn't you put your children first? Divorce is absolutely out of the question.
This is the result of your own actions. You plan to move in with us without consulting anyone.
What are you talking about? I don't know anything about such a plan.
I got my husband to confess. You were planning to subtly move in with us once the new house was ready, weren't you? At first, you said you'd just stay for a few days to make me let my guard down. Then, little by little, you started staying longer, ensuring I had no opportunity to refuse, and ultimately creating a situation where cohabitation became a done deal. I heard everything from Noah.
Luna, think about it. It's not a bad idea, is it? If I'm here, the kids wouldn't have to go to after-school programs and could come straight home. And having an adult at home all the time is reassuring, don't you think? You could focus on your job without worry, and the kids wouldn't feel lonely. It's a win-win for everyone, right?
You are not someone I can trust. You look over the kids' room without permission, ate all the snacks meant for them, and even abandoned your promise to look after the kids so you could go out for lunch and shopping with your friends. And according to the kids, even when you're home, you just sit around eating snacks and watching TV, barely interacting with them. You prioritize your own enjoyment over the safety and well-being of the children. Far from being reassuring, it's actually better when you're not here.
I'll be more careful from now on. I promise I'll never leave the kids alone again, and I won't eat their snacks without asking. Isn't that enough? If I just change my ways, there shouldn't be any problem, right?
It's not enough, and that's why we're here now. I can't imagine leaving my kids with someone I don't trust.
But...
And during weeknights and weekends, when I want to spend time with the kids, you give me unreasonable orders or drag me along on unnecessary shopping trips. I don't want my precious time with my kids being disrupted by you. Our lives run more smoothly and meaningfully when you're not here. Having you around makes things inefficient, wasteful, and stressful. Even at home, I can't relax because I'm constantly on edge.
I understand. From now on, I'll do everything myself. I'll help out properly with housework and childcare. And I promise I won't eat the kids' snacks anymore. So please, come back home. I'll make sure Noah apologizes properly too. He's really feeling down about all of this. He's genuinely reflecting on everything.
That's his own fault. Even when I talked to him before about your constant mistreatment, he chose to ignore it. Not only that, but he turned a blind eye to everything, refused to help with childcare, and even tricked me into that cohabitation plan with you. I've completely lost faith in him due to his irresponsibility. My patience ran out a long time ago.
But, housework and childcare? Well, Noah is a man after all. Men can't really handle housework and childcare like women can. You should cut him some slack.
Being a man or a woman has nothing to do with it. I work full-time too. I can't accept being expected to do all the housework and childcare on top of that.
But Noah works late every day, doesn't he? He's tired, so it's only natural he can't manage housework or childcare as well.
He's just out drinking late, so that's no excuse. In fact, his uncooperative attitude in every aspect of our lives is more than enough reason for a divorce. I was a fool to believe in him. That's why I'll never make the same mistake again. I'll divorce him and raise the kids on my own.
Oh, really? Then do whatever you want. But just so you know, if you two get divorced, this house will belong to Noah. I won't let you have it no matter what.
Go ahead. I have no interest in keeping a new house that comes with a meddling mother-in-law.
Who are you calling a meddling mother-in-law?
Anyway, are you sure about this?
Sure about what?
Can Noah even manage to pay the mortgage? Without my income, I doubt he can keep up with the payments.
Of course he can. If he's able to put up a big house, he's definitely okay.
I explained this at the beginning. Noah was only able to take out the mortgage because we're both working. On his income alone, he couldn't have qualified for the loan. Without me, most of his salary will go toward the mortgage, and he won't be able to make ends meet.
That can't be true. Wait, hold on. Noah's sitting next to me and he's saying it's true. He's saying we might have to sell the house at this rate.
Well, that's probably what will happen.
What? Are you telling me we'll have to sell the house we just built?
This is your own fault.
You're the one who made him borrow more than he could handle. A smaller house would have been fine.
It was my husband who wanted a bigger house because he was planning for you to live with us, remember?
Luna, this is your dream home, isn't it? You spent so much time preparing for it, didn't you? Are you actually fine with just walking away from it like this?
Yes, I don't need a new house filled with bad memories.
But Noah says he's going to change. He promised he'll never make you feel this way again. Please, can't you reconsider? Please don't go through with a divorce.
I'll reconsider on the condition that you leave. Stop interfering in our lives from now on. But that's impossible for you, isn't it?
Well, the truth is, I already sold my house. I have nowhere else to go.
Then it's impossible. Actually, even if you were out of the picture, I think it still wouldn't have worked. I can't trust Noah anymore. He's been dishonest, dodges issues, and is just plain irresponsible. The torment I've endured for so long isn't something I can forget easily. That's why I'm genuinely happy to cut ties with both of you. From now on, I'll be free from these troublesome relationships and can live peacefully.
Wait, please reconsider. I swear, I won't mistreat you anymore. I'll do the housework so that you and Noah can focus on your work without worry. I'll be a good grandmother to the kids.
People who have been so awful can't just change overnight with a bit of effort. If you were capable of being a good mother-in-law, you wouldn't have mistreated me in the first place. It's because your nature is rotten to the core that you could dedicate so much time and energy to something as petty as mistreating your daughter-in-law. Do you understand? You have no potential to become a good grandmother or mother-in-law. So please, go ahead and live with your beloved son to your heart's content. As for me, I'm a completely different kind of person, so this is goodbye. Not long after, Noah called to apologize. He begged me to reconsider the divorce, claiming he was sorry and had reflected on his actions, but my decision remained unchanged. During the divorce, I demanded alimony and child support from my husband. The alimony was compensation for the emotional distress caused by his repeated neglect and Sophia's constant harassment. The child support, of course, was to cover the living expenses for our children. With his low income, my husband quickly drowned in debt due to the alimony and child support payments. In the end, the new house was put up for sale, and Noah and Sophia moved into a small apartment together. They must have been devastated, thinking they'd be living in that big, brand new house, only to end up in an apartment. For Sophia, who had been planning to rely on us financially for all her living expenses, it must have been a rude awakening to realize how little Noah actually earned. She must be feeling pretty hopeless now that she knows her son's take-home pay is significantly lower than mine. The reality of their situation is far from the luxurious retirement she must have envisioned. It seems Sophia is now being pressured by Noah to take on a part-time job, so it's likely only a matter of time before she starts working. Still, since she gets to live with her beloved son forever, she probably has no regrets, right? As for me, I initially moved back to my parents' house after the divorce. But with the alimony I received from Noah, I was able to buy a house near my parents' place. Now, I live there with my 2 kids. Of course, I didn't tell Noah or Sophia where the house is located. My days are busy with work, housework, and raising my kids, but I'm far happier now than I ever was when I was married.
Hey, Becca, guess what? I took a vacation. Now we can go out with the kids during summer vacation. You're happy? You should thank me. Whoa, what's up all of a sudden? You're at work, right? Aren't you supposed to be working? I mean, when does the vacation start? A week long starting from tomorrow. Tomorrow? The kids are having summer vacation, right? I did my best to take days off. Starting tomorrow? That's too soon. What's with that reaction? Your husband took a vacation for the kids. You're supposed to be happy. I am, but it's too sudden. I have to work. What's the point of you taking days off without me? Can you go out with the kids by yourself? Of course I can. That's rude. I took a vacation for you, and why aren't you happy? Rather, you're like upset. Are you unsatisfied with me making my family happy? If you're going to take a vacation, you should tell me or make a plan first. I'm saying it's too sudden. I can't take a vacation in such short notice. What's with all your complaining? I'm trying to be a good father and you're ruining it. I'm sorry, don't get so mad. My bad. You're right. You took days off for the kids, and even if I'm working, you can still play with the kids. Yeah, I'm pretty good husband. You should be more grateful to me. Yeah. By the way, you have a week off, right? Where are you going to take the kids? Maybe to Fairyland? They're dying to go there. There's no way we're going to a crowded, expensive place like that. It's exhausting and I'll lose all of my bonus I just got. It would ruin my vacation. Then the beach? No way. I hate the ocean. I'm taking the kids to Mom's house. Your mother's house? You're on summer vacation and you're going to stay with your mother for a week? Now I understand why you said you can go out with the kids by yourself. You're planning on having her take care of them. Don't say it's like a bad thing. Mom asked me to bring the kids. I'm sure she misses them. Maybe so, but I'm sorry, but I feel bad for the kids. At least make it a 2-night stay or something and then take them somewhere a bit more fun. What? You think her house is boring? Mom's going to cook a lot for them. You're going to deny that? That's not what I'm saying. I appreciate her kindness too. I know it's important for you to go home, but you have to think about them too. It's summer vacation. I'd like to take them to more other places. That would cost too much money. Besides, Mom's moving in with us from now on. We need to prepare them for that. She can start living with us at the end of summer vacation. Make sure everything's prepared. What? Living together? Wait, I've never heard of that before. It's another favor from my mom. Wait a second. Why would you decide on your own? I can't live with her. What do you mean you can't? We've already decided. Don't complain about husband's decision. What about me and the kids? Why do you always decide on your own? Of course they would agree. You're at home today, right? Make the kids get ready for the trip tomorrow. A trip? I'm sure they'd be happy. Unfortunately, it's the opposite. No one wants to go. What? Why not? They already have plans. They're all upset with you for making such a short notice. Plans? Family comes first. Can't they follow the father's decision? They've got plans with their friends. They've grown up, you know. You can't just make a plan on your own and ask others to follow you. I'm the father and I took a week off for them. I can't believe it. This is what happens when you don't educate them well. I can't believe they've turned into children who don't appreciate their father. Can you please stop blaming others? You're the one who hasn't done anything to the family, and now all of a sudden, you ask them to come with you tomorrow. Of course they won't be happy. You should have cared about your children before complaining. And they are against moving in with your mother. What? They are? They don't like Grandma? I guess not. The kids don't like her very much. They're more against it than the trip. They don't like her at all. Maybe they only see her once in a while and that's why they don't like her. If they live with her, they'll get along. They need to live together to have a good relationship. What are you saying? Everyone in the family is against except you. Okay? No living with your mother. No visits to her house. You seem to be making up your own mind and getting all excited by yourself, but this is what we think. I'm the father. I have the right to make decisions for the family. Anyone who goes against me is not a family. Don't talk like a child. If you can't listen to me, you're not a family. Get out of my house. Anyone who doesn't agree to live with her, get out before I get home from work. Are you serious? You're going to kick the kids out for this? I'm serious. Becca, if you're against living together too, get out. Well, if I do, we're getting divorced. You mean we're getting divorced if I leave? Yes, because I don't want a wife who disagrees with her husband. Want to get divorced? Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm leaving. Let's get divorced. Goodbye. What are you talking about, Becca? I was just kidding. I just wanted to show you how serious I was. What? You're taking it seriously? I'm serious. Well then, I'll tell the kids about the divorce, and I'll ask them if they want to move in with their grandma or leave the house. Hey, wait a minute. That was a joke. Getting divorced because my mom is moving in? Can't you see that I really don't want to live with her? What are we going to do about the kids after we divorce? They will be sad if you're gone. About that, they want to come with me. Huh? They do? You mean you're all leaving? Yeah, they don't want to live with their grandma and they don't want to go to their home. They don't want to live with you either, so they want to follow me. Which means you'll have to live with your mother, the two of you. Wait a minute, you're kidding, right? I'm so sick of you asking me to get divorced whenever we disagree. I'm serious, and I think the kids are too. You're the only one who seems to be joking. Why do you refuse to move in with my mom? Isn't it normal to visit your parents during vacation? Don't you guys have any idea how important it is to care your in-laws? I feel sorry for her. She lives alone. Did you forget why your mother is all alone? Huh? What do you mean? It's because she was kicked out by her son and his wife who moved in with her. Your mother was so mean to her son's wife, so they finally kicked her out. Don't exaggerate about it. Mom was just trying to teach her for her sake. I mean, it's so terrible for them to kick her out. Give me a break. You call it teaching when you throw away food she made every time? I think you call it bullying, and she deserves to be kicked out. If you start living with someone like that, you're going to have a hell of a life. Did she really do that? Can you stop underestimating the information network between wives? I know all about what she did to her. By the way, I hear they are going through a divorce right now. What? Divorce? My brother? Your brother seems to be just like you. He took his mother's side and helped her bully his wife. Of course, he should be divorced. I didn't know that was going on. I feel sorry for the kids too. She was so mean to them every time they saw her. I can understand why they don't want to live with her. What? She was mean to them? I don't think she would be mean. Dad, it's me, Paul. I'm using Mom's phone. Paul, you love your grandma, right? You agreed to live with her, don't you? Mom is making you to say no to visit her or live with her, right? No, I don't like Grandma. She always calls me ugly. She doesn't like that I look like Mom, and she always gets mad at me when I do something wrong. And she never gives me birthday presents. She never gave you a birthday present? I thought she loved you. We're going with Mom. If you want to live with Grandma, you can live with her together. Bye, Dad. See? Do you understand how they feel? I didn't think you guys would be so against it. I'm sorry I decided to move in with her and go visit her on my own. I won't do it again. It's alright, don't worry about it. We're getting divorced. You can move in with her or visit her, whatever you want. Don't tell me you're divorcing me. I won't decide to live with her without your permission anymore. Just reconsider. Hey, let's talk. I told you, I'm sick of it. People who can't listen to you aren't your family, right? Then we're not a family anymore, so I'm leaving. That was just a joke. I can't live with someone who makes jokes like that. Well then, me and the kids are packing our bags now. Bye. I will take them to my parents' house until the divorce is final. They would be happy to come with me to my parents' house. Are you really leaving? My parents are even taking them to Fairyland on my behalf. They are going to have a blast. I'm glad they're going to have a great summer vacation. Wait, I'm off for a week from tomorrow. I'll take them. No, your mother is waiting for you at home. Have a relaxing week with her. Make sure you tell her we're getting divorced. Bye! On that day, I packed a few things and left the house with the children. My parents were surprised at my divorce, but they were more than happy to see their grandchildren coming to visit. They are all going to visit Fairyland tomorrow. After that, Sam has texted me to apologize, but I ignored him. I also turned in the papers for the divorce, so I'm waiting for his reply. Once the divorce is finalized, I'm planning to go out for lunch with his brother's ex-wife to celebrate our divorce. Hey, about this Sunday, can you come over to my place around 11 a.m.? You're not busy anyway, are you? No, I'll be working on that day, so I can't come. Working on Sunday? Is our company so busy that we need your help? Yes, we are. My father and grandfather run the company, and it's true that you married my brother and became a family, but you are a housewife, right? You're not involved in our company at all, so you can stop acting as if you own the company. For a moment, I wondered what you meant by our company. This is a company that my grandfather worked so hard to build, and my father stabilized it. It doesn't belong to you, Fiona. Shut up! Then how about next Saturday? I'm just giving you a little advice since you keep insisting that it's yours. Sorry, I have plans for next Saturday. I mean, why do you need to see me? I hope you don't call me for nothing. How dare you? I'm doing this for you. Look, you're getting old. I think it's time for you to get married. I know a nice guy, so I thought I'd introduce you to him. Again? I've told you 100 times I don't need that kind of help. You'll miss your chance to get married if you keep talking like that. I can't keep you in my company forever. I think you should get married as soon as possible. I'll feel much better if you leave, you know. My company? You see, I'm treated as an ordinary employee of this company. I joined this company by nepotism, but I am not given a sloppy training just because I am the daughter of the president of the company. In fact, I'm trained extra hard. My grandfather, who is the current chairman, and my father, who is the president, do support me, but I don't remember being supported by you. You were just my brother's wife. Do you have any right to tell me what to do? Huh? What's with that? I haven't told you, but you are so rude. I am your brother's wife. That means I am greater than you. I think you should respect me more. Didn't your parents teach you that kind of common sense? If you are someone who should be respected, I should behave so. But vice versa. Fiona, ever since you got engaged to my brother, you have been secretly harassing me, haven't you? Stealing money, clothes, bags. When I found out my makeup were missing, I was shocked. Just because I didn't say anything, you did whatever you wanted, didn't you? How could I respect such a person? I don't respect you, I despise you. Despise me? You don't seem to understand your position. I think I know exactly who I am. I didn't steal it. How rude. I just borrowed a few things. You haven't returned any of them. That's not important right now. Anyway, I hope you'll get married soon and go away. You've been jerking around in my company for so long. I don't want to waste your salary on you. I said, it's not your company. You should know who you are. Stop talking back to me. You're so annoying. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying this out of my kindness. I'm sure your parents are thinking the same way. Whatever. Can I go now? I'm busy with work. Well, excuse me. Wait a minute. I'll tell your brother and your parents soon. I just heard from my husband. What's going on? I mean, is it true that you're going to be the president? Why would it happen? Good evening. Yes, it's true that I'm going to be the president. My grandfather is old and thinking of retiring, so the chairman will be my father, and I will be the president. Why are you the president? What about my husband? In general, the oldest son takes over the company. My brother doesn't have the motivation. I mean, he has little motivation to work. He thinks that if he stays at our company, he won't lose his job. I heard that he just sits around and surfs the internet every day and doesn't do much work. My company is very strict with family. For now, my coworkers are smart, so there's not much trouble, but if something happens, he could be fired. Why? Then why did I? For what purpose you married my brother? Fiona, you approached him because you wanted the company, right? My brother is insensitive and doesn't seem to realize, but my parents, grandfather, and I knew it from the beginning. We allowed someone like you to marry him because we knew he would be single for the rest of his life. I decided that I would never give him any control over the business. He has already agreed to this, by the way. I'm not sure if he understands well, but after all, he has no interest in such things. He probably thinks that no matter who runs the business, he, as a blood relative, will be fine because he will be able to earn and live. That's a lie! A person like you is the president of a company! My husband deserves it more than you! I bet he acts big in front of you, like I'm the son of a business owner or whatever, and he seems to underestimate me, his sister. Why do you think I joined this company? It's for my grandfather and father. Ever since I was a little girl, I've wanted to support the company they built, and I've worked hard at my studies. They opposed me a lot though. You're right, I'm a woman and I'm not the oldest, but I did my best to persuade them to let me join the company so that I could show them my abilities. And they accepted my efforts. Do you have any other questions? That's a lie! I'll go talk to your parents! As you wish. I think my grandfather and father are still at work. Well, I've already reported to them everything about how you have been treating me. They are strict with their relatives, but they also treat well for the daughter and grandchild, so they seem to have thoughts towards your attitude. I hope they would listen to you. After this, I heard that Fiona really went to the company, but as expected, she was turned away by my grandfather and father at the door. She couldn't give up, so she went to my parents' house, but she was also turned away by my mother. When she asked her husband, which is my brother, he just kept repeating that it was my grandfather and father's decision. Apparently, she thought that if my brother became the president, she would become the wife of the president and live a wealthy life. That is too naive of a future plan. Of course, such a person would fail to see my brother for what he really is. The disposition of my brother, who is not motivated about his work, is pending at the moment, but my father said he would be fired if he continues like this. I wonder what Fiona will do if that happens. What do you all think? If you would like to share your thoughts, let me know in the comments.
It's been a while since I texted you, but... Emma, do you remember me? Emma, I'm Nash. I know that you used to drink mocha during our dates. It left a strong impression on me. Now that I think about it, that was just a way to show that you were conscious of me, right? You're so cute. I loved you. I've been thinking a lot since you and I broke up. I regret why I didn't talk to you properly at that time. It's very important to have a conversation between couples. If only I had done that properly. Also, if I had been more honest with you, it wouldn't have ended in such a sad way. You think so too, don't you? Emma, please answer me. Please don't just ignore me. I know that it's been 4 years, but how could you have forgotten about me? You still remembered me, don't you? I know about everything. I heard you've been working hard since we broke up. Now you're making $5 billion a year, don't you? I can easily imagine how hard you worked. When we were still together, you just started a business and had no income at all. I never thought that you'd become so successful like this. I'm sorry that I didn't believe in you back then. I thought it would be impossible for a woman to be successful. I know I was young, but I'm a terrible guy. I'm still waiting to hear from you. I really do. Hey Emma, did you check my message? It's already been a week since I had the courage to text you, you know. I think you should give me a reply. Think about how I'm waiting for you every day. It's quite a long waiting period. I've been messaging you every day for the past week. I'm so sad that I haven't heard back from you at all. Are you listening to me? Emma, whatever it is, just reply to me. You work hard to grow the company for me, right? I know that. You did those to get back together with me. For God's sake, Emma, just answer me. I know you've been reading the messages I've been sending you. At least, reply to me, okay? Stop playing around. You can't keep blaming me just because I ignored your plan to start your own company 4 years ago. I know we broke up after that, but why don't we just let bygones be bygones? I know it's all my fault. I'm sincerely sorry, so please, just answer me. If you keep ignoring me, I'm going to your office. I'm going to see you, okay? Do you understand? If you don't want me to come to your office, you better answer me. Give me a break, Emma. How long are you going to make me wait? You can't just ignore me like this. I've been waiting for almost 2 weeks. Isn't that too much? Don't be silly. You need to respect me for my patience. I know you love me, so why can't you be honest with me?
Honestly speaking, I hate you so much.
Huh? Emma? Is it really you?
Of course it's me. You're contacting me too much. I wonder why you can't realize how much I hate you. I haven't responded to a single message you sent me in the past 2 weeks, right?
Huh? You hate me? I can't believe it. There's no way that you hate me.
I hate you. That's it. That's all.
That's impossible. I'm your boyfriend, right? I know how you loved me so much. I still remember.
When was that? You and I broke up 4 years ago. People change their minds after 4 years, don't they?
It's true that we broke up once 4 years ago, but you tried to get back together with me, didn't you? I know that. I know how hard you have been working for me for the past 4 years. I was so happy that I can talk to you again.
Huh? I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't worked hard for you in the past 4 years, and I've never thought about getting back together with you. You misunderstood me.
You don't have to tell such an obvious lie. I know everything you're thinking. I sent you a message before, didn't I? I know everything, including the fact that you've been working hard to run the company in order to get back together with me.
Seriously? I have no idea about what you're talking about. I don't know what to say.
What?
Never mind, it's nothing.
So, about our future, when should we start living together again? You can come to my apartment if you want. There's enough space here.
Huh?
But I bet you're living in the bigger place. Maybe a high-rise or something like that. My apartment is too small to live in, so I'm thinking of moving into your place. You don't mind at all, right?
I'm not gonna allow you to do that. Like I said before, I have no intention of getting back together with you and moving in with you too. What on earth are you talking about? Can you please not go ahead with everything on your own terms?
But I thought it would be better to do it quickly. People say, the sooner the better. I'll turn 30 soon. My mom and dad say it's better to get married as soon as possible. So I'm thinking of moving in with you right away.
Stop blabbering nonsense, will you? I'm not going to marry you, never! You misunderstood everything.
What are you talking about? You grew the company you started for me, so I think it's time for us to get married. 4 years is a long time, you know. If I'd had more faith and listened to you 4 years ago, we could have got married sooner. Sorry about that.
No, you don't have to apologize. I told you that. I have no intention of marrying you.
How long are you going to keep talking like that? I know you're just shy because you haven't talked to me in 4 years. There's no need to be shy, but it's about time you get used to it. We need to move on.
No, that's not what I meant. I'm not trying to get back together with you in the first place. Even today, you're being persistent by sending me messages. I don't want to bother people at the company, so I just answered it. I didn't have a choice.
Hey, Emma, Are you in a relationship with someone?
Huh? Why are you asking that?
Because I just don't understand.
Which part?
It's just strange that you're acting so cold towards me. Someone must be nearby and watching you reply to me, right? That's why you can't be honest with me, because you're embarrassed, aren't you?
Oh gosh, I really envy your easygoing attitude.
Yeah, I know. I know you still love me, and that you've devoted the last 4 years of your life to expand your work for me. You just can't be honest with me. I'm going to accept everything about you, so don't worry about that.
I don't feel good about this. Will you please stop it? I lost all feelings for you since a long time ago. I'm not gonna get back together with you ever again.
I don't care. You don't have to tell me. You're just being told not to be honest by the person who's standing nearby, right? I'm sure about that.
For your information, I'm alone right now.
What? Then why did you... You love me, don't you?
No. You know why we broke up 4 years ago?
It was because I couldn't honestly support your startup business, and our feelings were different. Am I right?
You're wrong. When I questioned you about why you cheated on me behind my back, you said that it was because you didn't like the fact that I started my own business. It's true that when I started my business, my income was low, but I worked hard so that I'll be able to marry you. But you betrayed me, Nash.
No, I didn't. Calm down, Emma. You got it all wrong.
Anyway, I have nothing more to say to you. Don't contact me again. You're bothering me.
Oh no, wait a minute, Emma. Hey, answer me, please. Emma, can I talk to you for a minute? I have something important to tell you. If you ignore me, you'll regret it.
What do you want? I told you not to contact me again, didn't I? Just don't come barging into my office or anything, okay?
I won't do that. But you know what? I'm getting to the point where I started to miss you so much. So I'm thinking of moving in with you. Can I do that?
What? Absolutely not.
You don't have the right to say no, because I know how much you love me. Just be honest and admit it.
I've told you about that before, haven't I? I don't love you. Can you please stop this? It's so annoying.
Oh, come on. Don't play hard to get. I'm going to move into your house this weekend, so you can look forward to it.
Huh? My house? You're kidding, right?
I'm serious. I think it's a good timing for me. I just couldn't renew the lease on the apartment I was living in. So let's move in together this time and live a happy life. Just the two of us.
Cut it off, will you? Why don't you go to hell alone?
What are you talking about? We're going to be happy together, aren't we?
Suit yourself. I'm not going to be happy with you. I don't even want to see your face.
Don't be so cold. I've been waiting for 4 years. If we don't get together soon, I'll die of loneliness.
Just do whatever you want. I'm not sad or anything.
Not even a little bit? That's a bit harsh, don't you think? I've been waiting for 4 years.
It's because you're just drowning in your own delusions. Listen to me carefully, Nash. I didn't work hard to run this company for you. I didn't wait even a moment for you. My feelings for you cooled off 4 years ago at the time we broke up. You misunderstood me. There is absolutely no way that I would ever get back together with a cheater like you.
No way. How long are you going to keep saying that?
Do you understand me? I don't even love you anymore.
No kidding. Is that all you have to say?
Huh?
You think I'd give up just like that? I'm moving into your house this weekend, just as planned. I'm not gonna give up that easily.
Huh? Did you hear what I just said? It's not about you giving up on me. I told you that I don't love you at all. And you say you're moving into my house, but you don't know where I live, do you?
I know where you live. I told you that. I know everything about you, right? So there's no way that I don't know where you live now.
You're too scary. Well, if you're going to go that far, then why don't you come over if you dare?
Really? Your wish is my command, Emma. I knew you'd eventually accept me after all. I'll move into your house this weekend as planned, but would that be okay?
Be my guest. I can't take any responsibility if you get into trouble anyway.
What's that supposed to mean? Anyway, just wait for me, my love.
Suit yourself and be prepared for the worst.
As long as I can be with you, that's all that matters to me. Thank you for welcoming me.
I didn't welcome you at all.
Don't say that. I'll be looking forward to seeing you this weekend. Emma, I'm here. I've come all the way to your house. The truck will be here soon, so please open the front door. Hey Emma, are you listening to me? I'm here.
Oh, you arrived. By the way, did you see the nameplate?
Nameplate? I didn't see it. What's wrong with it?
Make sure you check it out.
Huh? Your last name is Anderson, right? The nameplate here says Smith.
Yes, of course, because that's not my house.
What? You gotta be kidding me. I asked my friend to follow you. She said, here is your house.
You think I live in that house?
I know that you've been going back to that house every day for the past 2 weeks. You don't have to lie anymore. Hey, open the door. You're in the house, right?
Oh, I'm sorry, but I don't live in that house anymore.
What are you talking about? I don't get it.
I was in that house until the day before yesterday, but I was just there temporarily.
Wait a minute. What do you mean by temporarily? I can't understand a word you're saying. Please explain to me. You run a company here in the US, right? You were featured in a magazine saying that your annual income is $5 billion. It's true, isn't it?
That's right. But now I'm expanding my business overseas. The US isn't enough for me anymore. So I decided to go overseas to seek for some sort of inspiration. And just to correct you, it's not my annual income, but annual sales of $5 billion.
That's not what I heard. Why didn't you tell me?
The reason I came back to the US this time is because I had something to do with my company here. I was staying at my sister's house, who is in charge of the US company now.
Your sister? So, you mean this is your sister's house? If her last name has been changed, that means it's her and her husband's house, right?
Well, yes.
Anyway, that's not important. Where in the world do you live? Just tell me and I'll go. I can't wait to live with you. An overseas wedding would be great. Do you live in an exclusive seaside resort? Or at a high-rise in the town center?
I'm already married.
What? What do you mean by that? You're getting married to me, right?
Just 1 year ago, I met my husband. He's been an employee of my company since the beginning. He was devoted to supporting me even when I couldn't do my job because you cheated on me. He's been a great support to me.
Wait a minute. You never told me that you got married. You deceived me. I can't believe you did that.
You didn't ask, so I didn't tell you. I have no obligation to tell you about my private life, but I kept telling you that you were mistaken all this time.
You're a jerk. I can't believe you married another man when you're with me. I didn't think you were that kind of a woman. You're a fraud.
Feel free to hate me, Nash. Anyway, thanks for coming all the way here today to see my brother-in-law.
Huh? What are you talking about? I didn't come to see your brother-in-law. I came here because I thought it was your house.
Really? But I'm sure my brother-in-law appreciates it.
What do you mean?
The reason I broke up with you was because you cheated on me. But in the last 4 years since I left you, you've been sleeping with other people's wives, right? Actually, I know all about it.
Sorry, I don't think I understand what you're trying to say. I didn't do anything like that. Don't say random things.
Don't be ridiculous. I've known for a while that you were having an affair with my sister. I know it's my own sister, but
Your sister?
I thought you'd remember when you saw the nameplate. You even backed out of paying alimony to my brother-in-law. You're just a complete jerk.
Anderson? Are you talking about Evelyn Anderson? Is that so?
Looks like you finally remembered. You were having an affair with my sister, Evelyn. Evelyn Anderson. She's divorced from her husband now.
No way. I went to all the trouble of stepping over the alimony and ran away. I didn't expect to end up here.
So you finally admit that you ran away from paying the alimony. You can't run away this time.
Oh no, I just remembered something I have to do. I need to go home.
My brother-in-law said he's calling a lawyer. He's watching you from the front door right now. Just to let you know, my brother-in-law is still my business partner.
No kidding.
I hope you have a good time dealing with my brother-in-law. Have fun working like a slave to pay all of your debts. You deserve that. After that, of course, I blocked Nash's number. I left the rest to my brother-in-law. Soon after, his lawyer joined him, and Nash ended up being charged alimony again. It's obvious anyway. Nash has ruined a family with his affair. The alimony was larger than last time because Nash had ignored the deadline and overstepped his bounds. He has no place to live and is now working from morning till night at a factory where he can live and work. Sis, can you talk to me right now? I got a call that you were seriously injured and hospitalized. Are you okay? Bethany, thanks for contacting me. I can't call you because I'm in the hospital room, but we can text each other. I was so surprised to hear about your accident. I was surprised too. Maybe I'm the most surprised here. So, how are you feeling? I'm fine, but I broke my leg. Or more precisely, the bone near my femur. I'm going to be in the hospital for a while. Even if I get out of the hospital, I'll have to move from one hospital to another for rehabilitation. It's going to be a long time. I see. How's the pain? It's just after the accident, so I'm still in a lot of pain. But I'm in the hospital, so I can tell the nurses to help me get rid of the pain. Just listening to what you told me, it sounds like it hurts so much. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you. Yeah, thanks. I'll let you know if I need your help. Judas, are you busy? I just entered my lunch break. I see. Anyway, could you bring me a change of clothes? I've been wearing the same clothes for so long, so I need to change. I'm going on a business trip tomorrow. Really? Seems that you're busy. Don't you have time tonight? You can just use the courier to deliver it to me. Don't be reckless. I need to wake up early in the morning tomorrow. I know, but I want to see you. You're not a child. Don't be selfish. I can't let myself spoil you all the time. I'm sorry for troubling you. The pain has subsided a bit, and I wanted to see you. Also, I really need a change of clothes. Why don't you just buy some? Don't just call me every time you want something. What? Are you mad at me? I'm sorry. I've been so busy that I just got irritated. Sorry for that. I'm also annoyed when you apologize in such a deliberate manner. Then what should I do? I'm still a wounded person, so please give me a little more help. Except for emergency call, I want you to stay quiet and recuperate. Isn't that too cold? I didn't get hurt because I wanted to. You should be a little more concerned about me. It's not that I'm not worried. Judas, you were so nice to me before. Lately, you've been kind of distant. Even before the accident, I was worried about you. What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm just busy with work.
I know that your work has gotten busier. You've been working more overtime hours than before. I always felt lonely whenever I cooked dinner and waited for you alone.
Can you stop talking about that now? It has nothing to do with your injury or hospitalization, right?
Yes, but you always contacted me before. Now you don't even bother to call me when you work overtime anymore.
Now that we've been married for quite a while and I'm the breadwinner, we can't stay like newlyweds forever. You should understand that much.
You never used to get mad at me for this.
You're so persistent.
Sorry.
Oh, I forgot to tell you.
What?
I'm going on an overseas trip next week.
What? At a time like this?
What do you mean? I'm going to work and living my life as usual.
Yes, but I've been in an accident and I'm in the hospital. Don't you have any concern for me?
I do worry about you, but my co-workers invited me on a golf trip. I'm kind of living a single life now, so I said yes with a light heart.
I can't believe you just did that. I'm about to go through a whole lot of rehab from now on.
Then let me ask you, what do you want me to do? I can't help your injury. I also can't do the rehabilitation on your behalf.
I know, but I'm mentally damaged too. I just want you to be close to me.
You're being very childish, Rosie. I don't know how I can cope with you from now on.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, I'm very busy at work, so you're on your own. We've got a great concession stand now. If you need something, you should buy it yourself.
If you insist so much, I won't ask you anymore.
It's so annoying when you twist things like that.
Just forget it. Bethany, can I have a word? Sis, what's wrong? I was wondering if you could bring me a change of clothes. If I'm available, I'll do so. Really? Thanks. I'm going to run out of spare clothes today, so I need you to bring them by tomorrow. Tomorrow? Actually, I'm going on an overseas business trip tomorrow. What? You're going abroad on a business trip? Yes, I've been promoted. I see. I'll ask Mom to do it for me then. I'm sorry. Never mind. It can't be helped since you're working too. I wish my husband could be a little more helpful. Are you talking about Judas? What happened? Yes, he's busy with work, so he wants me to buy everything I don't have enough of. But if I had to buy everything, it would be ridiculous financially, wouldn't it? I'll be in the hospital for a long time from now on. I know, but your husband is on a business trip too, right? It's no wonder he couldn't help, even if you told him the day before. What? How did you know about that? What's wrong? Nothing. I'm sorry, I don't seem very helpful either. No problem. By the way, how long are you planning to stay overseas? I'm going to be there for 4 nights and 5 days starting tomorrow. Even though it's for work, it's my first time overseas, so I'm looking forward to it. That's great. Well, good luck with your work. I'm sorry I couldn't bring a change of clothes for you. Don't worry about that. Sis, please, it's urgent. Bethany, is that you? What's wrong? I can't call you since I'm inside the hospital room, sorry. You can just text me. Your husband had an accident abroad. What? I just got a call from the police. It was a terrible accident and he's dying. They want one of his relatives to come. But you're in the hospital, so I'll go on your behalf. What do you mean he's dying? I don't know, so I'll go anyway to check on him. Bethany, wait a minute. Sis? I told you I can't answer your call, didn't I? Sis, you may find this hard to believe. Your husband took his last breath before I arrived. What? You mean he died? Believe it or not, yes, that's right. Is it true? It seems he slipped off a cliff while climbing the mountain. I have the backpack that belonged to him. Huh? How did you know about that before me? What do you mean? Could you please explain to me? I don't understand. I know it's hard to accept the fact that he died. It's so sudden. I haven't been able to think straight since yesterday. Anyway, I have a huge concern about that. What is it? I'm his wife, so I wonder why no one has contacted me to let me know about what happened to him. Don't you think that police usually call the spouse in this kind of circumstances? I don't know why that is. Isn't it because you're in the hospital? Besides, it's such a big case, and yet I haven't heard anything from his parents either. If their son died, they should have contacted me immediately, right? Something doesn't seem right. You're right. Anyway, sis, shouldn't you take care of his insurance and other formalities as soon as possible? Anyway, which police department contacted you? What was the name of the officer in charge? I can't remember. My mind is so blank. I was desperate too. I'm more concerned about the procedure. By the way, Judas said he was going on a golf trip with his colleagues. Why did he climb the mountain when he said that he was going on a golf trip? And it's funny that he even had a backpack. He doesn't bring a backpack to golf trips. Are you sure about that? And why are you here? I thought you told me that you went on a business trip overseas for 4 nights and 5 days. It was a mistake my company made. They didn't have everything ready for me, so the business trip was postponed. Anyway, that's not the point, sis. Your husband passed away. We have to do all the formalities as soon as possible. I can't believe it, because no one in my family has been notified, and no one has seen his body. Sis, don't you believe me? I want to believe you, but there are too many inconsistencies to make what you told me believable. What are you talking about in an emergency like this? Recently, Judas's attitude toward me has been strangely cold. He suddenly announced that he was going on an overseas trip. The dates are exactly the same as your overseas business trip. Something doesn't add up. Isn't that just your imagination? I don't know. Then maybe I should ask someone at the company. About what? Judas said he was going on an overseas trip with his colleagues from work. I wonder if anyone else is taking a vacation on the same dates. We need to check with those people about Judas too, right? I'll look into that. You're in the hospital, so it's hard for you to call and find out, isn't it? Bethany, you're lying, aren't you? Why? You're jumping to conclusions. Besides, I didn't miss anything you told me. What are you talking about? When I told you that Judas wasn't being helpful, you knew that he went on a business trip, right? I don't remember anything about that. And you also knew that Judas and I had exchanged messages the day before. That's impossible, isn't it? Only Judas and I could have known about it. I wonder... I realized that something's wrong at that time. What? Bethany, you're having an affair with Judas, aren't you? That's not true. Sis, at a time like this, there's no way I'm having an affair with your husband. Really? Then can I report this to our parents and Judas's parents? I mean, I have to report it anyway.
Well,
Hey, Rosie, you're such a nasty woman. How dare you deceive Bethany?
Bethany, how dare you have an affair with my own sister behind my back? I knew it right away. Why don't you come up with a better plan?
It's none of your business.
What do you mean? I'm hurt and I've been through a lot of difficulties. But you were going for an affair trip with my sister. You must be kidding me.
That's because you're not attractive. I'd rather be with Bethany than watching you in the hospital. You need to consider my feelings.
When did you become such a heartless person? It's crazy to think that you were trying to erase yourself from the world.
I don't care about that.
You shouldn't have done that. You faked it because you didn't want to pay alimony since you were having an affair. You thought that if you were gone before the affair was discovered, you wouldn't have to pay alimony. It's really childish of you to think that way.
Shut up. This is what happened because you didn't take care of yourself, right?
Huh?
This happened because you tried to depend on someone else.
I don't understand what you're saying.
I told you to buy it yourself if you need something. And then you tried to get Bethany to bring your clothes for you. You got yourself into this mess.
What a dumbfounded reason. You're so pathetic that I'm about to cry just by hearing you blabbering nonsense. I wonder why did I marry someone like you?
Well, you made your own choices and you deserve what's coming to you. I've always been the way I am. You cried and said you loved me. So I married you out of pity. And you have a good income, so it wasn't that bad. But you got carried away.
That's terrible. Is that why you married me?
That's right. When I heard you are going to be in the hospital for a long time, I thought you'll lose your income, so I have no reason to stay together with you. And now that Bethany is here, I had no choice but to divorce you.
You were thinking about such a terrible thing?
It would be a waste to pay alimony to a woman like you. That's why I thought of a way to avoid paying alimony.
I didn't know you were that much of a scumbag.
You were able to experience the joys of marriage, even though it was only for a little while. Be thankful for that.
Hey, that's rude.
A lame girl like you isn't popular among guys. You should be thanking me for getting married to you.
What kind of scum are you? I'll never forgive you.
I'm going to be together with Bethany. I don't need you to forgive me.
Okay then. As soon as Bethany started nagging me, I contacted an investigation agency and had them gather evidence. Even this communication is one of those evidences.
Investigation agency?
Yes, that's right. I have a picture of you and my sister walking happily, holding hands in the departure lobby of the airport. Thank you for leaving us so much evidence. I'll ask my lawyer to take care of the rest. I don't think I'll have any trouble.
Look, I'll pay you the alimony. In exchange, will you plead out to both parents about what happened with Bethany?
Huh? What do you mean?
Both parents are furious. Even if it's good for me, I feel sorry for Bethany. She said that her parents will cut ties with her.
That's what I heard too.
Then what you have to do is to fix the story for Bethany's sake.
Why?
You're her sister, right? Aren't you supposed to help your sister out when she's having a hard time?
Don't be silly. Who do you think is the victim here? I was seriously injured and spent a long time in the hospital while enduring pain and suffering from the rehabilitation. But you didn't even come to visit me. To top it all off, you were having an affair with my own sister. If my injuries don't heal, I'll sue you for inflicting injury.
Huh? I didn't cause your injuries.
You inflicted emotional distress on me when I was injured. If the injuries don't heal as a result, then you're guilty of inflicting injury, right? And of course, I'll get compensation for that.
What a nasty woman. You're ripping me off.
That's quite the thing to say. I'd be depressed too if you said that much. Well, I'll never forgive you and Bethany for sure.
What?
How could I possibly forgive you after being told that much? Luckily, I'm really glad that my in-laws are sensible people. They seem to be taking this matter very seriously.
They won't even talk to me. What did they say?
They say they'll pay the alimony in a lump sum and make sure you won't run away. Your parents said that they're going to make you work and pay for the money they have paid on your behalf.
Oh no.
I've given my parents-in-law the contact information for the lawyer. I'm sure they're working things out with both sides. Don't underestimate me that I'm not capable of doing anything just because I'm in the hospital. Besides, I heard you're building a house right now.
How do you know that?
I told you. I had the investigation agency check it out. You probably started the construction because you were hoping for the insurance money. Are you stupid? There's no way that such an obvious cover-up story would work. There's no way you'll get the insurance money.
That's a lie. Then where are we going to live?
I'm getting divorced, so I don't care about that. Why don't you talk to Bethany instead? You were supposed to live together with her, right?
There's no way I can talk to Bethany about that. She's much younger than me.
I see. Seems that you are too proud to do that.
I've had enough. But if you're getting a divorce, there's the division of property.
Huh? Stop talking nonsense. The savings I have now are what I saved when I was single. What you saved before marriage is not included in the property division.
You started saving after we were married, remember?
I did save money, but you spent it all on such things as golf, cars, business suits, and so on.
You're lying.
I'm not lying. It's obvious if you see the savings account in your shopping history.
So what am I supposed to do?
I don't know. I said I'm divorcing you, so just be prepared for that. You can handle the rest on your own. You're the one who did this to yourself.
No way. Then let me tell you. Building that house was also Bethany's wish. She said she'd make the down payment with me, so I stepped in. In the end, I found out that she didn't have a penny saved up. That's one of the reasons we planned this.
I knew it. That girl has zero financial sense since she was a little girl.
Really?
She spent everything she had and borrowed money from our parents many times. I wonder if her personality will ever change. I hope she didn't borrow money elsewhere after our parents got mad at her.
You're kidding, right? What are we supposed to do?
I don't know. Why don't you discuss with Bethany?
Don't be so cold. You're my wife and her sister, right? You could at least help us out a little.
I can't believe how brazen you are. When I was in the hospital with an injury and feeling sad, you didn't even show me any kindness. On top of that, you were having an affair with my own sister. I'm not going to do anything to help both of you. Let's talk about the rest through a lawyer. Tell that to Bethany too.
Please, don't do this to me.
Well then, take care. Thanks to the lawyer's help, the divorce was successfully finalized. I got both Judas and Bethany to pay me alimony for the affair. There was plenty of evidence of the affair, such as pictures and talk history, so they had no choice but to admit to the affair. However, I was just a little bit merciful that I didn't bring up the cover-up story. Bethany, who had run out of money, cried and asked our parents for help. Naturally, she was turned away at the door. It was her own fault, so she deserves that. Of course, the house that they had almost built together was also destroyed. With nowhere to live, They were forced to rent a shabby apartment near my parents-in-law's house to make ends meet. They're currently living under the supervision of my parents-in-law. Bethany could not stand such a life and decided to leave the apartment. Neither my parents nor I know what happened to them after that. I'm now living at home with my parents supporting me. After a long period of rehabilitation, I finally feel renewed as I get closer to returning back to work.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!